Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Enter the Internet. I am your host, Jordan, and as always, I'm joined by my co-host, Cold Beer. How are you doing today, brother?
I'm good. How are you?
I am all right. I'm getting over a sickness. That's why if I sound a little nasally, I apologize. I'm still a little congested. I'm getting over a sickness, but I'm feeling much better than I was.
I think I might be coming down with something too.
Are you kidding me, dude? Like, I think you're gonna die.
So today, as of recording, the Xbox Developer Direct was earlier today, and they announced a few games. A little disappointing overall as to what we thought was going to be announced. A lot of the stuff we already knew. A lot of people thought with the Mr. game it would be something pretty big. We were a little disappointed, but let's get into the announcements. First off, the big thing that's already kind of been announced that we already knew about was Doom: The Dark Ages. It is the newest Doom game coming out. Everyone knows Doom. It is a franchise as old as gaming. Basically anything with a computer chip in it, they've been able to run Doom on at this point. But the new game, The Dark Ages, seems to take place in like an older setting, kind of more like castles, dungeons, dragons, that type of thing. So I'm actually kind of interested. Obviously, I've played a couple Doom games over the year. I played like the OG, I played Doom 3. I think I played the first remake 2016 or whatever it was, but I haven't really kept up with it. I'm definitely going to be excited for this one. Cold Beard, have you played any of the Doom games? What are your thoughts on the new Dark Ages coming out?
The gameplay looks good. I've never been a big Doom player, and not because I don't like the games, but I don't know. I always tell myself, let me try this one out, and I'll try it, and I'll just put it to the side and then play something else, and I'll forget about it. But they look fun. They are fun. The little that I've played, and whenever you want to kill something, what better game to do it in than Doom?
Yeah, as I said, Doom's been around since I feel like gaming started. Yeah,
But I
Doom
remember
was a
that-
computer
yeah.
game that originally came out in 1993. So it's older than me,
Yeah.
as I was born in 94. Say hi, Toby. Say hi. Look at the camera.
He's shy.
He's camera shy. He doesn't want to be on camera. So yeah, Doom, like I said, is older than me, as I was born in 94, and I think you were born in 93.
Yeah, I was born in 3, so it's as old as me.
Old as you, older than
Um,
me.
Yeah, but I wasn't playing these when I was a baby.
As soon as you were born, hopping on the computer and playing Doom.
Oh
So
yeah. I mean, we've all seen the screenshots, right? Or the videos of the first Doom, how the gun is centered right in the middle of the screen, and you just have a double barrel shotgun and destroy everything in your path.
exactly, and as I mentioned, they've gotten Doom to run on pretty much everything. They've gotten it to run on like smartwatches. They've gotten it to run on, I think, Tamagotchis. They've gotten Doom to run on anything with the computer electronic device in it at this point. So the next game they announced, South of Midnight, made by Compulsion Games. I'm not really 100% sure. We watched the trailer for it. It looks interesting. Looks like a pretty interesting story overall. The gameplay, I was gonna say, it looks definitely like action RPG-ish. I wouldn't lean on the RPG, more on the action adventure part. Cold Beer, like I said, did you watch this trailer? What were your takeaways from this?
Yeah, the trailer, it makes it look like exploration and then boss fight type game.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely interesting. I mean, this is the first time I hear of the studio or the game. I saw that looked odd was the frame rate of the game, or at least the cutscenes. They look to be half the frame rate, or I don't know. What do you think about that?
So it looks like, going to their website, Compulsion Games is now owned by Xbox Game Studios, and they have made,
Oh, they made We Happy Few, which I've heard of, never played.
and again, as you just mentioned, it has that kind of claymation, weird animation style. So they definitely have a unique art style that they're going for with their games, and I think that's cool, because in today's society you need something that's going to stand out and not just look like every other action RPG game that's out there. So kudos to them. Like you said, I've never played We Happy Few, but I've heard nothing but great things about it. And now their newest game, South of Midnight, the story looks very interesting. Again, the art style is very interesting. I don't know, I think I forgot to mention at the beginning, but all of these games that they announced are going to be available day one on launch day on the Xbox Game Pass. They didn't specify whether PC or Xbox, but I think they're going to be going all in, because that's kind of their new... Sorry, go ahead, Cold Beer.
No, I agree. Everything that's been coming out day one on Xbox has been coming out day one on Xbox Game Pass for PC. So I'm pretty sure we'll see them all on the PC as well. They want.
Yeah, playing off of what we mentioned in one of our last videos, the Xbox, everything is an Xbox. They kind of want you to be able to play every game on their ecosystem everywhere. Like I said, you can turn your phone, you can turn your PlayStation, you can turn anything with a internet connection basically into a Xbox in Microsoft's eyes. So yeah, like I said, as you mentioned, I think they're going to try to just push all of their games everywhere, whether it be PC, console, streaming, whatever it may be going forward. So yes, this game will be available day one. I'm sure I will check it out and give it a try. Again, it's free. I'm subscribed to the Game Pass, so I can't say no to it at that point. A couple other big games. A new game from the company Sandfall Interactive, which I'm pretty sure is owned...
But I'm reading online, and take this with a grain of salt, that Epic Games partially funded this game too.
That's interesting, but Epic has no relationship with Microsoft, to my knowledge.
No.
It's going to be interesting, but yes, the newest game, sorry, I don't think I've announced it yet. Claire Obscure...
Today, Junior?
Expedition 33. I'm sure I probably butchered that name. I apologize, but that is how it's spelled. I don't think it's obscure. Obscure is, I don't know, maybe that's how you pronounce it. Claire Obscure. Expedition 33. Either way,
Expedition 33 for short, yeah.
Yes, Expedition 33 seems to be what the, like you said, the main quick name for it is. It will be releasing April 24th, and again, it will be on the gameplay. It will be on the Game Pass, and gameplay on this game looks to be more like God of War. Again, another action adventure exploration type game.
Out of all the games that were announced today, this is the one that looks the most intriguing to me.
Yeah, so this one seems to be gaining the most hype online, as again, it is, I don't think they've announced anything about this game before, so this is a newly announced game, and again, it seems to be getting a lot of hype. A lot of people seem to be excited to play it.
This is the one that kind of reminds me of like Baldur's Gate, maybe.
Yeah, so this one, it's a turn-based RPG where they're going to be testing out different styles of combat, and it's going to have real-time
quick time events. Yeah,
yes,
it has quick time events. It has the exploration, and it's obviously turn-based. But as I looked in their website, you're attacking and defending as your turn goes, so a little different than your typical turn-based game.
Yeah, so it's going to have a little bit more... You're not going to be able to just set your controller down and walk away while your opponents start going through their turns. You're going to have some live-action quick-time events as they're...
I'm excited for the quick time events, because when you and I played Baldur's Gate, we had the bad habit of walking away from the keyboard when it was in our turn. So maybe this will keep you closer and paying attention to the game, or me.
Yeah,
So I'm excited for that.
So as I mentioned earlier, I've been playing Divinity lately, and like you said, there are some times when you get into battles and there's almost 10 enemies and you're just waiting forever, and like you said, you can get up and walk away.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of time in between attacks, so you're just like, all right, I'll just sit here and hang out or go do something else as the enemies are attacking. So like you said, I think adding quick time events or a new style of combat, which they kind of showcased. They had a gameplay, just a game overview that they released on IGN, where they're kind of talking about more of the gameplay in depth and how they went about developing it and everything. And it's a whole new combat system that they developed internally. So it's actually, like I said, going to be interesting to see. And again, as I mentioned, this will be available day one on the Game Pass. So if you're already subscribed, you will have access to it. So as of right now, it does look like it's just going to be a single player game. So Cold Beer and I will not be able to experience it together, unfortunately, but
Unfortunate.
I will still definitely be checking it out and getting some gameplay in on it, and giving you guys my honest thoughts after I'm able to play it and test it out and see, like I said, what that new combat style is. Because I have played I am newer to the turn-based combat games, but I played a lot of Baldur's Gate and Divinity Original Sin 2 recently, so it'll be interesting to see kind of how that all plays out. And then the last couple of games that they announced at the Developer Direct were 2 Ninja Gaiden games, a remake of Ninja Gaiden Black 2 and the new Ninja Gaiden game, Ninja Gaiden 4, which will be releasing in fall of this year, unless it gets delayed, of course. I have never really been a big Ninja Gaiden fan. I played a couple of them back in the day and never beat any. They're kind of like, I feel like the Dark Souls of their era way back in the PS2 days. They were extremely hard back in the day, and like I said, I've never really played any. Cold Beer, do you have any opinions on, like I said, the Ninja Gaiden games or the new trailers?
I also have never played them, and I heard of them. I heard about them a lot, especially during maybe Xbox 360 time. And I remember the game being recommended to me by multiple people, and try this and play this, play this. I never got around to playing it, but now that it's gonna be on the Game Pass, I'll try it.
Exactly. Which Ninja Gaiden Black 2 is actually available today, probably a couple days before, as this video is finally published. But it is out now either way. And honestly, like I said, going off the trailers, the Ninja Gaiden 4 trailer just, I don't know, it looks like more Ninja Gaiden. As Cold Beer mentioned before I think we started recording, it definitely looks more Devil May Cry, Combat-esh, which again, if you're a big fan of the Ninja Gaiden series, then I'm sure you'll be right at home. But personally, this like the quick action style, I'm not a huge fan of. But again, as Cold Beer mentioned, this is all going to be on the Game Pass and it'll be free, so I might as well at least try it and test it out and again see what I think and give an honest opinion. But
Yes, I agree.
going forward, yeah, there wasn't really much else. Was there anything that you were hoping that would be announced that wasn't Cold Beer, the Xbox Developer Direct?
I was hoping for a nice. We need a nice single player story game.
Mm-hmm.
Man, what's the game that Xbox released a while back? The same developer as Alan Wake, Quantum Break, something like that. That's what I was hoping for. Something like Quantum Break, or maybe like a new Halo would have been also fun. But
Yes.
yeah, I didn't think they were gonna relaunch the Ninja Gaiden games to be all out by 2025.
Yeah, no, I agree. That is definitely a surprise. And as we mentioned in one of our earlier videos, they did say that there's going to be a quote-unquote mystery game. That mystery game turned out to be Ninja Gaiden Black 2 Remake, which again is pretty cool for a lot of people who are fans of it, but just a little underwhelming. As we both mentioned before, I thought it might have been Elder Scrolls 6. I mean, I didn't actually think it would be Elder Scrolls 6, but I was just hoping, you know, that. But yeah, like I said, the Ninja Gaiden 2 games, or Ninja Gaiden games, like you said, the new one will be available in fall 2025. Barring any setbacks or delays that they have. I think that's gonna do it for today. Cold Beer, was there anything else you wanted to talk about, bring up, any news?
Yeah, the news have been slow. I mean, this is all we have for this week, I think.
Yeah, early in the year, there's not too much going on right now.
Yeah, wait till we get towards the end of the year.
Exactly. After the holidays, it's pretty slow. Like I said, a lot of companies release their big stuff usually October, November. Again, we're hoping GTA 6 releases this fall. Big gaming cycle then. But that's going to do it for today. Xbox Developer Direct. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let us know what you're most excited for in the comments down below. And we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.